Yeah, guys, there are about a million different ways to look at these matchups when it comes to the numbers, but it's not often we get a Game 7 on our hands, and when you look at the numbers a little more closely, the stats are actually pretty interesting. A lot of you may not have known, but the Washington Capitals historically are not good when it comes to Game 7s. In fact, they have the worst winning percentage in the NHL when it comes to this win-or-go-home scenario. Just should be a really, really good matchup. We have the defending Stanley Cup champions taking on a team that's in the playoffs for the first time in 10 years, so it's bound to be a great one. Game 7s usually are. And puck drop coming your way a little bit later at 7:30 right here inside Capital One Arena. Oh my goodness, Pat. People hype up Game 7 for this specific reason. We're now into double overtime between the Canes and the Capitals, winner take all to advance to the second round of the NHL playoffs. And this is what the players play for. This is what the fans love so much about playoff hockey. It's been unbelievable to watch the atmosphere inside Capital One Arena. Truly incredible. You feel a lot of anxiety, you feel a lot of excitement, at least early on in the game, but now a lot of emotion inside that building. But I'll be honest, when the Canes were down 2-0, just 7 minutes in the hockey game, I thought they had no chance at coming back. I think a lot of Canes probably thought that, but somehow they did. Sebastian Aho getting the first goal for the Canes, scoring shorthanded, then Teuvo Teravainen gets the second goal. Jordan Staal gets the third to tie it up in the third period, and we send it to overtime. No one scored in the first OT. I felt like the Canes had the majority of the momentum. The Capitals actually didn't have their first shot on goal until about 10 or so minutes into the first overtime. So it's been a great game so far, and when you think about playoff hockey, that's usually what happens. Either someone scores very quickly or it drags on, and that's been the case for this game, double OT. But we will see what happens. We, of course, will continue to keep you updated, and be sure to join us on the Good Morning Show. We will have a full recap and hopefully some great news that the Canes are headed to the second round. But as of right now, it's still tied 3-3 apiece. An incredible game, and I will, of course, keep everyone updated on Twitter as well. But for now, Pat, I'll toss it back to you in the studio, and we're praying for a Canes win, all right?